Hey there, YouTube. This is Vargas XX78 with a collection pickup video live at the Comic Con. This is Thursday the 12th, so this is the first day of Comic Con, and already did all my shopping and saw everything that there was to see. Also stopped by the dollar back issue books. And I picked up a few, and since I said I was going to film this live at Comic-Con, here we go. Picked up Uncanny X-Force 19.1, which is a follow-up issue to the Age of Apocalypse. I'm collecting the regular series, so I knew I had to pick this one up. Also picked up Green Lantern issue 2. Green Lantern issue 4. Amazing Spider-Man annual number 96. Picked up Detective Comics issue 800. This is a giant anniversary issue, so I decided to pick it up. Even though I don't really collect Detective Comics that much. Picked up Detective Comics issue 852. With Hash on the cover. Detective Comics 869. Detective Comics 862.
This is the background screen. Nice.
The second issue of the miniseries, Batman Run Riddler Run. My only Batman comic, Batman Annual 18.
Nice.
This is when they did the Elseworlds storyline. Picked up the Marvel Milestone edition of the Avengers. This is a reprint of the very first issue.
This is my ringtone.
Picked up some Fantastic Four. Picked up Fantastic Four 246. And I picked it up because it has Doctor Doom, and it says too many Dooms. So you get more Doctor Doom for your buck. Picked up Fantastic Four 259. 3 against Doomsday. Again, Doctor Doom. Picked up Fantastic Four 267. This is the issue where Mr. Fantastic has a fight with Dr. Octopus. Issue 268.
Which one?
The Mask of Doom.
Yeah.
And Fantastic Four 286. I think this is where they opened the cocoon and free Jean Grey.
They had a more,
after the whole Phoenix thing.
They had the over-shoulder one. They had like the
picked up Fantastic Four issue 26.
That was just, that was like
again featuring Dr. Doom. I'm trying to collect every issue with Dr. Doom.
They had their duffel bag.
Picked up Action Comics 854.
That's why I was like, which one? You're like,
Part 3 of 3 of the first crossover between Batman and Superman.
Still not here. She said she was looking for particle
Action Comics 691.
No, yeah, I love to do that because
big fan of the whole Death of Superman and Rebirth storyline.
Basically dealing with rep isn't even
picked up 695 of Action Comics.
Basically,
is that hollow chrome thing?
I just handed off to her, and then we're just dealing
that
with
one was cool. Picked up issue 763.
Because he's your friend, he's not a broker.
Which was during the whole Brainiac 13 storyline.
So you're dealing directly with her, or you're I'm dealing with him for the moment, and the goal is basically
Action
get where we're
811.
So. We're
Action Comics 866, which was during the whole Jeff Johns Brainiac storyline. Picked up 869.
Isn't it awesome?
Action 880. Action 887. Superman 155. I'm just one issue away from completing my Superman Volume 2 collection.
I saw that and I was like,
picked up this Blackest Night issue of Adventure Comics, featuring Superboy Prime,
while at the same time being able to actually be
and Adventure Comics issue 5,
different than the ones you had at the
concluding the whole Blackest Night thing with Superboy Prime.
Except we can actually
picked up Generation Next issue 3.
For pre-sale, and no one bought them for pre-sale. So they need to actually have them.
Generation X issue 4.
We barely got them out. We got him at WonderCon 6 months before he's actually selling them. He's not selling those until November.
Factor X issue 4.
They're still exclusive. He's not selling them until November.
Excalibur, this is the second printing, but this is issue 1. And Excalibur number 3. Because like I said, I'm trying to complete my Age of Apocalypse collection. Picked up one of the What Ifs I was missing. What If featuring Daredevil in Ancient Japan. I actually skipped this, but I saw it there, so I decided to pick it up. And this is the Marvel Zombies Christmas Carol.
Really, that one sounds cool.
This is issue 1. They didn't have issue 2, so this is issue 3.
Good. Really, really good.
I don't mind sitting through that at all. I've never seen it, but this
And issue 4. I'm only missing 2 and 5.
I've heard that, but I have no
Picked up Swamp Thing issue 45, written by Alan Moore.
It's not anime, it's an animated show, but it's not anime.
And the 1985 Swamp Thing annual.
It's Chinese.
Oh, that wasn't dubbed. That was
Picked up Uncanny X-Men 147.
Okay.
Yeah, Legend of Korra is in that same world, but takes place 2 generations. So there are characters from
150.
who are like the grandparents.
Oh, okay.
And it's just an amazing world.
159.
So I've fallen in love.
This is where the X-Men fight Dracula and Storm gets turned into a vampire.
I watched the entire 60 episodes.
161 of Uncanny X-Men, where they reveal the origin of the friendship, or the first meeting, between Xavier and Magneto.
Oh my god, those are the ones I was collecting.
218.
Do I sound like crazy to you?
I have all of these in that.
238. And Uncanny X-Men 251. Always really liked this cover.
Really cool.
Yeah, the case is just Peter Plastic.
Picked up.
I like the eye.
I already have this issue, but this is the cover that I originally wanted.
That's why I like the eye.
And this is Witchblade 150, the Michael Turner with Steven Chidgick.
That's all I've been looking at, like 88 to 92.
Picks up Wolverine 19. Wolverine 20.
I always forget about it.
Wolverine 21.
By the Power Rangers sitting at a table.
Wolverine 25. And the Punisher Wolverine African Saga.
I've sat down.
This is a bigger book, and I got it for $1.
In like 10 years.
So yeah.
I just don't see it.
So yep, that was the comic book stack.
It's very nice.
Again, here at Comic-Con. So, thanks to everyone that watched, and until I see you again, this is Vargas XX78. Signing off. Hey there, YouTube. This is Vargas XX78. Back from the last day of Comic-Con. I just got back from Comic-Con. It's Sunday right now. And it was crazy. There was a lot of people this Sunday. I couldn't find a nice enough place to sit down and actually record this video at Comic-Con like I did with the other one. Then I thought, well, maybe I'll go to a restaurant and do it like Richard, ECW fan, does it, talking about the comic book at the restaurant. But I got really tired, so I decided to just come right back home and record the comic book pickup video from Comic Con back at my home. So yeah, went back to the dollar bins, and they also had some 50-cent comic books there because again it's the last day, so they put a lot of stuff on sale. Added another good chunk of comic books to the collection. So like always, I wanted to share it with you guys because I promised I was going to show off the comic book I picked up, the comic books I picked up at Comic Con. Okay, so I picked up Action Comics issue 553. The Man of Steel joins DC's Forgotten Heroes in the strangest mission ever. I don't recognize many of these characters. I think maybe that might be Animal Man, but I'm not sure. I haven't read any of these comic books. Like I said, I just got back from Comic Con, and I need to really read these books. But this one looked cool. I'm almost done collecting. I wasn't able to find the last issue I needed of Superman Volume 2. So I already completed my Adventures of Superman. I'm missing one issue from Superman Volume 2. So I decided I'm going to now track down all the Action Comics books I can. So I picked up a lot of Action Comics, actually. That's 553. Picked up 586. Above the blazing fire pits. Orion versus Superman, champion of Apocalypse. This is when Superman got stuck in Apocalypse and he had his mind brainwashed, so he has a big tussle apparently with Orion. And there's Darkseid there. That one looks interesting. Picked up Action Comics 589, featuring Superman and the Green Lantern Corps. Thought that was cool. Picked up Action Comics 698. I really like this cover. It's when back when Superman was losing control of his powers because he was too overpowered, and he eventually turned into this big hulking thing. I just really like that cover. Issue 699 of Action Comics. Picked up issue 710 of Action Comics. This was during the Death of Clark Kent storyline, where Conduit figures out that Superman and Clark Kent are the same person, so he goes after all of Clark's family. Picked up, jumping really far ahead to 791. This gives a little backstory tale of Superman's earlier days. This is issue 792. This one is 804. This is one I've been trying to track down because this one in the following issue have him fight against the Russian Zod. It was this guy that wore red armor, and he called himself General Zod, and the storyline concludes in issue 805. Superman won't kill him, so what Zod does is that he kills himself. I was always missing these issues to figure out what exactly happened to that character. And I have issue 807. This was a 3-issue storyline that focused on the Supergirls of the Superman universe, with Supergirl Steel's niece, I think it was, and then in another issue it focuses with the Supergirl from the future. This is issue 814, where Superman battles an attack from Apocalypse. And this is issue 832, which I bought because it has the Spectre on the cover. I'm actually thinking of getting some Spectre back issues. I always liked the Spectre character, but I'm still thinking about it. I'll complete my my Superman collection first, and then I'll see if I'll pick that up. And the last Action Comics I picked up is issue 833. My only Amazing Spider-Man find, I was able to find Amazing Spider-Man issue 284. That has Jack-o'-lantern, the Hobgoblin, and Hammerhead in the cover, along with the Rose. This is like the only Amazing Spider-Man issue I was able to find, other than that annual. Picked up the Mighty Avengers issue 31. I really liked this cover. I thought it looked really, really cool. My only regular Batman issue, I was able to find a copy of issue 408. I'm not sure, but this might be the first appearance of the revamped Jason Todd. I might be wrong, but hopefully I'm right, because this is how Jason Todd's rebooted origin started. He actually stole the wheels from the Batmobile. Picked up this miniseries, which I originally had skipped, but I heard good things about it, and I regret having skipped it. But this is Gates of Gotham. This supposedly explains a little bit more about the origin of Gotham City and the Owls. They didn't have issue 1, so I got issue 2 of that. Issue 3. And issue 4. So they did not have issue 5 either. So now I'm gonna have to track those down. So yeah. Picked up some more Detective Comics. Picked up Detective Comics 670. This is when Azrael took the mantle of the Bat, and he was commonly known, as Azbat. I didn't much care for Azrael. Picked up issue 671. I thought this cover was really cool because it had Frankenstein and the Mummy on the cover, along with Wolfman. Then issue 672. And finally 673, which I'm not mistaken has well, he's on the cover, but I know that the other issues behind this one started Joker. So I really wanted to pick up these books because I wanted to see how the Joker dealt with this new crazy, violent Batman. So picked up Detective Comics 804. Picked this one up because it has Freeze on the cover. And it looks like a really thick book, actually. Picked up Detective Comics 843, which has Scarface on the cover, a whole bunch of Scarfaces. Picked up Detective Comics 865. I really like that cover. Picked up Detective Comics 870. Also because it has a Joker there on the cover. Picked up Detective Comics 876. This was during the Batman Incorporated run where Dick Grayson, when Scott Snyder started writing Dick Grayson as Batman. I want to track down some more issues of this. Picked up some Fantastic Four, and this is actually a book I've seen and I've always wanted to get. This is Fantastic Four 292. In it, Nick Fury goes back into the past and he wants to kill Hitler. I always thought that concept was interesting. It says, Nick Fury is going to kill Adolf Hitler. And we have to stop him. Or do we? I always thought the concept of this book was really, really cool. And then I've always wanted to track down a copy of it. And I finally did. And I'm really happy about that. Picked up Fantastic Four 341. With, looks like Galactus there. I didn't know this yet. It's Galactus there. Picked up Fantastic Four 546. Picked this one up because it's a Michael Turner cover, and I really, really like the way that he did Black Panther there with the Surfer. I really, really like this cover. And I picked up 556. which had Mark Millar and Brian Hitch working on the book. And 555. And 559. And 566. Because again, I'm trying to get all the Doctor Doom appearances on Fantastic Four, and this one has Doctor Doom there kneeling to the Master of Doom. Don't collect Incredible Hulk, but I needed this one to complete my World War Hulk collection. This is Incredible Hulk 110. That's the only issue I needed to complete my World War Hulk collection, which is actually a crossover I did enjoy. I did enjoy watching the Hulk take the fight to the Illuminati, so I like that thing. Picked up Flashpoint Abin Sur, the Green Lantern. This is a mini-series that came out during the whole Flashpoint thing, but they had issue 1. I really like the cover there. They did not have issue 2, but they only had issue 3, so now I have to track down issue 2. I really like that cover too. Picked up Green Lantern 25, the supersized finale of the Sinestro Corps. This puts an end to the whole big giant war that Green Lantern had with Sinestro. Resolves the Superboy Prime, resolves the Cyborg Superman and the Anti-Monitor, and sets up everything for Blackest Night. So this was a really good issue I was trying to track down. And we have Green Lantern 27. And Green Lantern 28. I actually could not find any of the older Kyle Reiner issues of Green Lantern, which was a bummer. I was actually hoping I would get some more. But yeah. Saw this one, saw Swamp Thing issue 44, and I loved this cover when I saw it. Has Swamp Thing behind the American flag. Well, in front of the American flag, I'm sorry, but I just saw this and I had to pick it up. I got it for 50 cents. This is one of the books I got for 50 cents, and I really liked the cover. Picked up this issue 1 of Swamp Thing. This is not Alan Moore. This is a Vertigo issue, but it's another Swamp Thing #1 that I own. And the last two books I picked up, it was a mini-series, which I don't have complete, but this was Wolverine and the Black Cat Claws 2. This is issue 1, with artwork by Lincer, and I really like his Dawn artwork. So I saw this cover and I was like, oh, I gotta get this one. And I looked all through the bins, hoping to find the other issue, because they had issue 2. But they did not have issue 3, so that's another miniseries I picked up at the con that I have to now track down the issues I didn't get. But yeah, this was the last Comic-Con comic book pickup video. Sorry I wasn't able to record it at Comic-Con, but like I said, Sunday was crazy. There was literally no place to sit, so I could record it, and I just thought it would be just better if I got home as quickly as possible so that I can get whatever sunlight I could get to record this video. But yeah, lots and lots of comic books I picked up this year. I didn't complete, again, I could not complete my comic book collection. I couldn't complete my What If Volume 2 collection. Couldn't complete my Superman, my Batman, my Wolverine, or my Spider-Man. But someday I'll complete my dream run on those series, and yeah, my collection will be complete. But, well, yeah, thank you so much for watching both of these videos. I'm gonna put them together into a single one. But, thanks so much for watching, guys, and until I see you all again, this is Vargas XX78, signing off.